In the United States, someone is sexually assaulted every 2 minutes on average, according to a number of studies. Suppose the standard deviation is 0.5 minutes and the sample size is 100. So from this information, we know that the mean is 2 minutes. We also know that the standard deviation is 0.5 minutes and the sample size is 100. A says find the median, the first quartile and the third quartile for the sample mean time of sexual assaults in the United States. So first, let's write, okay, so here is our notation, and let's go ahead and recall that our mean is 2 minutes. The standard deviation in this instance is the standard deviation by the square root of the sample size. So I want you all to recall that the median in this scenario is the same as the mean. So the median is 2 minutes. And then to find the first quartile, Q1, that's at 25%. We are going to use the inverse normal, 0.25, comma 2, comma 0.05. When we do that, we get a value of 1.97, and Q3 is 75%, so we'll do the same thing. And again, I already did these calculations in my calculator just to save time when making these videos. All right, so the median is 2 minutes. The first quartile is at 1.97 minutes. Third quartile is at 2.03 minutes. B says, find the median, first quartile, and third quartile for the sum of sample times of sexual assaults. So up here, we were doing the mean. Here we are doing sums. So recall that our notation for sums is a little different. Looks like that. So our mean for the sums of x is n times mu, which is 100 times 2, which is 200. Our standard deviation for the sums of x is the square root of n times the standard deviation, which is the square root of 100.5, which is 5. The median is again the same as the mean, which is 200. Q1 is at 25%. So inverse norm on our calculator, 0.25, comma 200, comma 5. And when you do that, you get a value of 196.63. Let's do Q3. 75%, norm 0.75, 205, and we get 203.37. And these are in minutes, just a reminder. C says find the probability that a sexual assault occurs on average between 1.75 and 1.85. So we are going to simply rewrite this. We're finding the probability between 1.75 and 1.85. Normal CDF. The low is 1.75, upper is 1.85. We're going to use 2 and 0.05. We do that, we get 0.0013, 0.13%. D, find the value that is 2 standard deviations above the sample mean. So if you recall, finding the value was this equation. We are going to plug this in, sample mean. So we are using 2 plus 2, z is going to be 2 standard deviations, that's our z value, times 0.05. which gives us 2.1. So this is the value that is 2 standard deviations above the sample mean minutes. Find the IQR for the sum of the sample times. So sum. So what we have to do, IQR, if you recall, is the interquartile range. And that's the range between Q3 and Q1. So we go back up here and use our values from here. 203.37 minus 196.63, 6.74 minutes is the IQR.